scandal is raising a lot of questions for all of us about the privacy of our email. And if it turns out the government, with or without probable cause, really does have ways of accessing your old messages.
In some cases, even your boss may be able to read your emails. Fox 23's Steve Flemish is live in the studio to explain. Steve?
It is a reasonable and highly relevant question to ask. Are your personal emails truly private? Your family and friends, or enemies as it were, cannot legally read your emails. That is a crime. But the government, if it wants to, can find a way, basically, in the law. As for your employer, that gets complicated. Unread emails are generally protected, but federal law empowers the government to obtain your read emails with a court order, search warrant, or subpoena. Probable cause of wrongdoing may not be necessary, depending on how long the messages have been in storage. But what if it's not the government, but your boss who wants to snoop?
If you are trying to protect certain information, it might not be protected.
Attorney Michael Maycomber of Albany's Tully Rinckey law firm says it's complicated. Messages to and from your employee email address are likely the property of your employer, meaning you have no right to privacy. But if you check your personal email, such as Yahoo, on a work computer, it depends. Public sector employees have some protections, while private sector employees have few. It's a gray area in the law.
If you have any concern about putting something out there in the world and having other people see it, err on the side of caution. Don't be using your email at work. Don't be accessing that, because you know what? You run the risk that it could end up out there.
If you're an at-will employee, meaning you're not tied down to a contract, your employer doesn't need a reason to fire you. So if the boss happens to see something objectionable on your work computer, it may be curtains.
Private employee, you're probably fired.
Even the Fox 23 News Employee Handbook makes clear all messages composed, sent, stored, or received on the company's computers belong to the company. And we're not alone. Many employers, if not most, have a similar policy. Reporting live in the studio, Steve Flemish, Fox 23 News.